Assalamu alaikum guys. So today I'm going to show you how to make this Kenyan sponge cake, also called Mkate or mayai. So for your ingredients, you're going to need some sugar, eggs, about 2 eggs, raisins, plain flour, cardamom, and last but not least some baking powder. So first I'm going to start by greasing my baking tray before I do anything, and I'm also going to preheat my oven at 180 degrees Celsius. And once I finish doing that, I'm going to get started with mixing my ingredients. So I'm going to put about 3 tablespoons of plain flour and about a quarter teaspoon of baking powder. Then I'm just going to whisk them together. If you have a sieve, you could use a sieve and you could sieve it several times, but the plain flour and the baking powder until they're completely mixed. Next thing I'm going to do is get my 2 eggs together with about 1/8 of a cup of sugar, and then I'm also going to go ahead and add about a pinch of cardamom. So the cardamom is for the flavor of the cake. We're not using vanilla essence, we're using cardamom in a Kenyan sponge cake. So the next thing we're going to do is just mix everything together, and I'm using an electric hand whisk. But when you're mixing, it's not like an ordinary cake. You're gonna have to mix it till like the eggs double in size, and basically the mixture is more of a fluffy mix. Like the eggs mixture is more of fluffy and bubbly and airy and not very thick. So as you can see, the more you mix it, the more it gets like sort of foamy. So that is what we are going for, and I will reach a point where it gets like really light and creamy. So you're basically gonna stop and you're gonna go ahead and add in your flour mixture. You could sieve this in if you have a sieve. If not, just gently add it into your eggs mixture, and then also gently fold the flour in. Do not use a mixer or a hand blender or a hand whisk or anything. Just use a spatula and mix it in. So now I'm just gonna pour the cake batter into my casserole dish or baking tray gently, and I'm just putting it in the center, and it's gonna spread outwards by itself. So once I'm done pouring the cake, this is the cake batter. That's how it's gonna look like. Now I'm just gonna add in my raisins or sultanas, whatever you have. Just gonna add them in the on top of the cake, and then I'm going to bake this for about 20-25 minutes at 180 degrees Celsius, and this is how it looks like when it comes out. Some of the raisins are still at the top, some have gone inside the cake. It's okay, you can have them both at the top, at the bottom, it doesn't matter as long as you have the raisins in there. And the next thing we're going to do is just cut the cake up and enjoy with your cup of tea. Thank you for watching. Bye.